Many couples prepare for marriage expecting love to bring them closer together. But sometimes, the pain of waiting for a child slowly begins affecting the relationship itself in ways they never imagined. At first, couples face the struggle together with hope. They encourage each other, pray together, stay optimistic. But as time passes, emotional exhaustion can quietly begin changing the atmosphere inside the marriage. Because infertility does not only affect the body, it can affect emotions, communication, intimacy, confidence, peace, and emotional connection between two people. And sadly, many couples are not emotionally prepared for how deeply the waiting can test the relationship itself. One of the first dangerous things that sometimes enters the marriage is blame. Sometimes spoken openly, sometimes carried silently inside the heart. A partner may begin wondering privately, maybe this is your fault, and even when those exact words are never spoken out loud, the emotional tension can still be felt deeply. The wife may feel emotionally guilty even when she has done nothing wrong. The husband may silently carry fear, shame, frustration, or disappointment. And slowly, instead of fighting the problem together, couples may begin emotionally turning against each other without realizing it. This is where emotional distance quietly begins growing. Conversations become shorter, affection becomes weaker, emotional closeness starts fading. Some couples stop discussing the issue completely because every conversation feels emotionally painful. Others begin avoiding intimacy because the emotional pressure surrounding pregnancy becomes overwhelming. And sadly, the marriage slowly loses the emotional warmth it once had. This is one of the silent dangers many people never talk about. Because infertility can quietly transform a loving relationship into a place filled with emotional tension, sadness, frustration, and silence if couples are not emotionally careful. Misunderstanding also becomes common during painful waiting seasons. One partner may believe, "You don't understand how I feel." The other may feel, "I'm trying my best, but nothing I do is enough." And because pain affects people differently, couples sometimes begin misinterpreting each other's reactions emotionally. One person may become emotionally withdrawn. Another may become more emotional and sensitive. One may want constant conversations. The other may avoid talking completely. And when emotional needs stop being understood properly, distance continues growing quietly inside the relationship. This is where silent resentment can begin developing. Not always hatred, but emotional frustration that slowly builds over time. Resentment toward the waiting, resentment toward the pressure, resentment toward the emotional exhaustion, and sometimes resentment toward each other. This is why couples must become very intentional during difficult seasons like this, because the goal should never be to survive the struggle while destroying the marriage emotionally in the process. The marriage itself also needs protection. And one of the most important things couples need during this season is emotional honesty. Honest communication, honest support, honest vulnerability. Sometimes couples become so focused on solving the problem externally that they stop checking on each other emotionally internally. But emotional connection matters deeply during painful waiting seasons. Sometimes a partner simply needs reassurance. We are still together in this. Sometimes they need comfort instead of solutions. Sometimes they need understanding instead of pressure. And sometimes they simply need to know they are still loved beyond the struggle itself. Because infertility should never make couples forget the value of the relationship itself. A marriage is more than one painful season. And while waiting can test love deeply, it should also remind couples why emotional unity matters so much during difficult times. This is why couples must learn to become teammates during painful seasons instead of emotional opponents. To stop fighting each other and start fighting for each other emotionally. To become safe places for each other emotionally instead of additional sources of pain. Because difficult seasons reveal something important about relationships. Pain can either pull couples closer together or slowly push them apart emotionally. And the difference often depends on how couples communicate, support, understand, and emotionally protect each other during the waiting. And to every couple silently struggling through this season, do not allow the pain of infertility to destroy the emotional connection your marriage still needs to survive. Keep communicating. Keep supporting each other. Keep choosing emotional unity even during difficult moments. Because sometimes the greatest victory is not only receiving the blessing you prayed for, but protecting your love while waiting for it. Marriage Compass 101. Guiding love with wisdom.